I'll show you key change.
Oh, the only scatting. Weirdest scatting.
Yeah.
When the world is on your shoulder, gotta straighten up your act and looking down. If you can't hang with the feeling, then there ain't no room for you this part of town. 'Cause we're the party people night and day, living crazy, that's the only way. So tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy yourself. Ooh, let the madness in the music get to you. That ain't so bad at all when you're living off the wall. You can shout out all you want to, 'cause there ain't no sin in folks all getting loud. If you take a chance to do it, then there ain't no one who's gonna put you down. 'Cause we're the party people night and day, living crazy, that's the only way. So tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy yourself. Ooh, let the madness in the music get to you. That ain't so bad at all when you're living off the wall.
On that free ball.
What you wanna do? There ain't no rules, it's up to you. It's time to come alive and party on right through the night. Gotta hide your inhibitions, gotta let that fool who's deep inside your soul wanna see an exhibition. Better do it now before you get too old. 'Cause we're the party people night and day, living crazy, that's the only way. So tonight, gotta leave the 9 to 5 up on the shelf and just enjoy yourself. Ooh, let the madness in the music get to you. That ain't so bad at all when you're living off the wall. 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 Off the
Okay, go for it. See how it goes. Yeah, go for it, man. Do your thing. It's gonna be hard, dude.
You don't have to be beautiful to turn me on. I just need your body, baby, from dusk till dawn. You don't need experience to turn me out. Just leave it all up to me, and I'll show you what it's all about. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. There's no particular sign I'm more compatible with. I just need your extra time and your kiss. You got to not talk dirty, baby, to impress me. You can't be too flirty, mama. I know how to undress me. I want to be your fantasy. Maybe you could be mine. Just to leave it all up to me. And baby, we could have a good time. Don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to be my world. There's no particular side I'm more compatible with. I just need your extra time and your kiss. Women not girls, they rule my world. I said they rule my world. At your age, not just you. If you want to rule my world, you won't have to watch MTV to have one man. And just leave it all up to me. My love will be your friend. You don't have to be rich to be my girl. You don't have to be cool to rule my world. There's no particular sign I'm more compatible with. I just need your extra time. Your extra time and your extra time and your kiss. And your kiss. And your car. And your kiss.
No moon right now? Oh. Okay. It was
What's your name? Right. I would answer my own question.
What a night! Even lightning bugs have dimmed their light.
Stars have disappeared from sight, and there's no moon at all. Don't make a sound, it's so dark. Even Fido is afraid to park.
What a perfect chance to park.
And there's no moon at all. Should we want atmosphere for inspiration, dear? One kiss will make it clear that tonight is right and moonlight might interfere. No moon at all up above. This is nothing like they told us of. Just to think we fell in love, and there's no moon at all.
Stars have disappeared from sight, and there's no moon at all. Don't make a sound, it's so dark. Even Fido is afraid to bark. What a perfect chance to park, and there's no moon at all. Should we want atmosphere for inspiration, dear? One kiss will make it clear. Tonight got moonlight might interfere. No moon at all above. This is nothing like they told us of. Just to think we fell in love, and there's no moon at all.
make it clear that tonight is right and moonlight might interfere. No moon at all up above. This is nothing like they told us of. Just to think we fell in love and there's no moon at all.
My analyst told me that I was right out of my head. The way he described it, he said I'd be better dead than alive. I didn't listen to his jibe. I knew all along that he was all wrong, and I heard that he thought I was crazy, but I'm not. Oh no, oh no. My analyst told me that I was right out of my head. He said I need treatment, but I'm not that easily led. He said I am the type that is most inclined, when out of his sight, to be out of my mind. And he said I was nuts. No more ifs or ands or buts. Oh no, oh no. You see, as a child, I appeared a little bit wild with all my crazy ideas, but I knew what was happening. I knew I was a genius. What's so strange when you know that you're a wizard at 3? I knew that this was meant to be. Well, I heard little children are supposed to sleep tight. That's why I drank a fifth of vodka one night. My parents got frantic, didn't know what to do, but I saw some crazy scenes before I came to. Now do you think I was crazy? I may have been only 3, but I was singing. They all love that I go back. They all love that Edison and also at Einstein. So why should I be sorry? Even understand the reasoning and the logic that went on in my head. I had a brain, it was insane. Soldiers used to laugh at me when I refused to ride on all those double-decker buses, all because there was no driver on the top.
No driver on the top. The chick is twisted.
Told me that I was right out of my head. The way he described it, he said I'd be better dead than alive. I didn't listen to his jive. I knew all along that he was all wrong, and I knew that he thought I was crazy, but I'm not.
Oh no.
So deep that I was right out of my head. I said, dear doctor, I think that it's you instead, because I've got a thing that's weak and new. It proves that I'll have the last laugh on you, cause instead of one head, I got two. And you know 2 heads are better than one.
These are the days that I've been missing. Give me the taste, give me the joy of summer wine. These are the days that bring you meaning. I feel the stillness of the sun and I feel fine. And sometimes when the nights are closing early, I remember you and I start to smile. And even though now you don't want to know me, I get on by and I go the extra mile. These are the times of love and me. I saw the heart, melted away and found the light. These are the days of endless dreaming. Troubles of life are floating away like a bird will fly. These are the days. These are the days. These are the days. Yeah. Ba-ba-doo-bip, 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 ba-ba-doo-bip. Ba-ba-doo-bip, 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 ba-ba-doo. I thought you said our love would last forever, believing that the tears would end for good. I told you that we'd get through any weather. Well, maybe that didn't work out, but we did the best we could. These are the days that I've been missing. Give me the taste, give me the joy of summer wine. These are the days that bring the meaning. I feel the stillness of the sun and I feel fine. Come up, never, never, let down. Summer, never, but never, 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 dance, 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 house and I feel the stillness of the sun, and I feel, well, I feel
How do you feel?
Yeah, you could try switching.
Will you please remain standing for the presentation of the colors and our national anthem? Gentlemen, please remove your hats. Please remain standing until the color guard exit the hall. Please be seated except the veterans in the crowd. Let's give them a round of applause as we give thanks to VFW Post 5785. I want to thank Columbia Basin Concert Band and Director Bryant Smith for the National Anthem and for the student and faculty processional music. Thanks also to the Mid-Columbia Regional Pipe Band and Pipe Major Judy Morrison. It's now my pleasure to introduce our jazz choir, the award-winning Freeform, whose members have performed everywhere from Pasco to Carnegie Hall in New York City. Freeform is under the direction of Associate Professor Dave Kazir.
Our soloist on I Know Where I've Been is Jacqueline Medina, graduate Jacqueline Medina.
There's a light in the darkness, though the night is black as my sins. There's a light burning bright, showing me the way, but I know where I've been. There's a cry in the distance. It's a voice that comes from deep within. It's a cry asking why. I pray the answer's up ahead, 'cause I know where I've been. There's a road we've been traveling, are so many on the way, but the riches will be plenty. Worth the price we had to pay. future. There's a struggle that we have yet to win, and there's pride in my heart, 'cause I know where I'm going. Yes, I do, 'cause I know where I've been. There's a road we must travel. We must travel. There's a promise. There's a promise that we must make. 'Cause the riches, will be plenty, yeah. With the risk and the chances we take. There's a dream in the future. There's a struggle that we have yet to win. Use that pride in our heart with the sun till tomorrow. Just to sit still with give thanks to my God, 'cause I know where I've
Thank you, Freeform, Director Dave Kazir. Good evening and welcome to the annual commencement of Columbia Basin College. Congratulations to all of you receiving certificates and degrees tonight, and thank you, all of your family and friends, for being here to support you. Buenas noches. Felicitaciones a todos estudiantes que reciben certificados y diplomas de esta noche. Sobre todo quiero saludar a miembros de la familia que no hablan inglés y darle la bienvenida aquí esta noche y gracias por su apoyo al graduado en sus vidas. I'm Rich Cummins, President of Columbia Basin College. On behalf of the Board of Trustees, faculty, and staff, I hereby convene the 2016 commencement of Columbia Basin College. So we have some important business to get out of the way right at the start of the ceremony. I want you to take out your phone and take a selfie. And I want you to pin it to this hashtag. Maybe not that one. I was at the commencement for the University of Washington this past Saturday, and I swear that the selfies from the crowd generated more data than we have in the entire Library of Congress. Thank you. Now I'd like to introduce those directly behind me on the stage, from my left to my right. Jean Tisson, Senior Faculty Member and Mace Bearer. Board of Trustees Chairwoman, Sherry Armijo. Vice Chairman, Kedrick Jackson. Trustee, Bill Gordon. Trustee, Duke Mitchell. Trustee, Allison Page. CBC NISOD winner for Teaching Excellence, Karen Blazard. Vice President for Instruction, Virginia Tomlinson. Vice President for Human Resources and Legal Affairs, Cami Glatt. Vice President for Administration, Tyrone Brooks. Pat Campbell, Vice President for Student Services, and CBC alumna and keynote speaker, Elizabeth Castro. A comprehensive community college serves the robust diversity of its community. Some of you are heading off to your third year of a bachelor's degree at another institution of higher education. Some are continuing as juniors in CBC's bachelor degree programs, and still others are headed into the world workforce with the skills and knowledge to make you valuable to your employers and to yourselves. While wishing you the best, I also urge you to consider that a career in the 21st century requires lifelong learning for continued success. You need to keep learning to remain relevant. One aspect of tonight's ritual is simply that you are once again starting your education, whether it's on the job or at another school. So don't think of this as an ending point. We call this ceremony commencement. We do not call it conclusion. The community college is the most diverse institution in America. We are the nation's primary engine for social mobility in a global economy that demands increasingly higher levels of education. I'd like to give you examples of the quality of students who represent this diversity of age, race, ethnicity, gender, experience, thought, and orientation. They come from all disciplines across the CBC campus. Please stand when I call your name. Michaela Valdez is one of our Running Start students from Chiawana High School, and she has won the prestigious Gates Millennium Scholarship. The rest of her entire college education, all the way through grad school if she chooses, will be paid for in full with this scholarship. Michaela plans a career in nursing. Michaela was featured today on the front page of the Tri-City Herald in an excellent profile written by education reporter Ty Beaver. I have a framed copy of that story here at the podium for your mother, Michaela. So please make sure you come see me after the ceremony. Congratulations. I held it up right that time. Doreen Marvin planned to go to college after graduating high school. 30 years later, she did. Doreen raised her 3 children and held jobs to make ends meet until she enrolled at CBC in 2013. She was selected as one of 2 All-USA Academic All-Stars and was honored by the governor in Olympia this past spring. Thank you, Doreen, for being an inspiration to others by proving it's never too late for a college education. Daniel Sanner went through the CBC Running Start program and graduated with his AA in 2001. Where's Daniel? Oh, there he is. He then gave 8 years of his life to the U.S. Marine Corps, rising to the rank of sergeant and serving as a communications intelligence specialist. It was through his work in the Marine Corps that he decided to choose cybersecurity as a career. Tonight, he graduates with his bachelor's degree in cybersecurity. Congratulations, Daniel. Jacqueline Medina is an award-winning CBC vocalist, and you heard her work tonight. Her awards include a special recognition honor at the Reno Jazz Festival. She's graduating from CBC with a 3.78 GPA and is transferring on scholarship to Central Washington University School of Music. Congratulations, Jacqueline. Shelley Toppin, who is graduating with her associate's degree in nursing tonight, was the president of the CBC Nursing Club. She spearheaded many CBC nursing community projects, including Mission for the Mission, which takes donations for the Tri-City Gospel Mission, Adopt a Family for Christmas, where funds are raised and gifts purchases for CBC student families who cannot afford to buy presents during the holidays. And she also led a donation drive for the Tri-City Pregnancy Center. Thank you and congratulations, Shelley. Penny McKenzie is the first woman in her family to receive a bachelor degree. She graduates tonight with a Bachelor of Applied Science in Cybersecurity. She won the prestigious Science Undergraduate Laboratory Internship at the Pacific Northwest National Lab after winning the Community College internship. Penny will begin pursuing her master's degree next. Congratulations. And finally, Joe Peterson graduated from CBC with he didn't graduate from CBC with a fire science degree. I correct myself. He graduated from Chemeketa with a fire science degree in 1985. In 2009, Joe came back to work on a bachelor's degree in business with us because he wanted to inspire his children to appreciate the benefits of higher education, even though he was already working in the insurance industry as a successful entrepreneur. Life got in the way here and there, but 7 years after restarting with us as a junior, Joe will be receiving his Bachelor's of Applied Science degree tonight. As a testament to his role modeling, I should note that his kids bested their dad and have already completed their degrees. Congratulations, Joe. It's now my pleasure to introduce the chairwoman of the Columbia Basin College Board of Trustees, Sherry Armijo.
Two roads diverged in a yellow wood, and sorry I could not travel both, and be one traveler. Long I stood and looked down one as far as I could, to where it bent into the undergrowth. Then took a look at the other, just as far, and having perhaps the better claim, because it was grassy and wanted wear. Though as for that passing there, had worn them the same. Both that morning equally lay, in leaves no step had trodden black. Oh, I kept the first one for another day, yet knowing how way leads to way, I doubt I would ever come back. I shall be telling this with a sigh, somewhere ages and ages hence. Two roads diverged in a wood, and I took the one less traveled by. And that has made all the difference. Graduates, family, friends, faculty, and honored guests. The poet Robert Frost wrote The Road Not Taken in 1915 as a tease for his friend, poet Edward Thomas. Edward and Robert often walked together, and Edward would often, in retrospect, lament that they should have taken a different route, as the end of the trail would surely lead to something better than the one they had taken. Edward Thomas read his friend's poem to a group of college students, and it was taken by them quite seriously, as it was by Thomas. Despite Frost's attempts at levity, he would joke later saying, I was never more serious than when I'm joking. The Road Not Taken is a poem that seems quite serious to me as well. Never quite allowing one meaning to supplant the other, it describes how choice is inevitable. This poem is a personal favorite of mine for the same reason that Mr. Frost wrote it for his indecisive friend. It highlights the struggle of choices and decisions. Today we are here in this place to honor and celebrate the culmination of the current path that you have chosen, taking you to your honored place as a graduate and alumni of Columbia Basin College. We are so proud of your efforts and determinations to complete this task. Enjoy your moment, savor your accomplishment, then look to the fork in the road to what's next. Life as you know it is all about choices, the choices we make and those that we don't. You have already taken the steps to propel yourself to a bright future. Congratulations on your accomplishments. We're excited to cheer you on to your next success and adventure. As you look to your future, you have a solid foundation in your time at CBC. Know that it will serve you well. Go forward, look down that path before you, and choose the one that makes the difference. It may be the obvious one or not so. Either way, choose your path, own your choices, be confident. You're going to be great.
Compositions Dave has read in the last 31 years. Thank you, Dave. Associate Professor Theron Hall. There we go. Theron has taught in CBC's welding program since 2007. Thanks to your teaching, Theron, we have strong bonds across our bridges and our communities. Thank you. Associate Professor Tom Woodall. Tom has taught English as a second language at CBC since 1990. Thank you, Tom, for supporting so many students in learning the English language. Congratulations, Tom. Please join me one more time in recognizing these faculty members for their contributions to the education of students at CBC. It's now my pleasure to introduce this year's faculty speaker, Karen Moulton Blazard. Karen teaches agriculture education and began revamping CBC's agriculture program when she joined CBC in 2007. Since that time, she has received national and regional awards for her work, and her students have been recognized nationally and regionally. She is a recipient of the 2016 National Institute for Staff and Organizational Development, or NISOD, Award for Excellence in Education. Also this year, she was inducted into the Mid-Columbia Agriculture Hall of Fame. Please welcome Karen Blazard.
Congratulations, graduates. I'm going to tell you a little story about a student named Ben. Ben and his family moved from Mexico to California when Ben was 2. But the city they moved into was filled with corruption and gang violence. In fact, in one of several such incidences, his brother was shot and killed, leaving 2 very, very small children without a father, and his other brother was shot in the foot. This led Ben's family to move to Washington. While Ben was in high school in California, he thought about dropping out several times, more focused on survival than on learning how to do math, science, read, and write. He persevered, didn't drop out, and received his diploma. He then went and enrolled in a business school, again in California, where he spent most of his time in the tutor center, learning all the things he did not learn in high school. After persevering, finishing that program, he moved to Washington, where he enrolled at CBC in the agriculture program. Ben once again found himself in the tutor center, this time learning all about the different sciences required for his AA degree in agriculture. Once again, he persevered, overcoming the challenges, graduating with honors and his AA degree. Ben then transferred to Oregon State University, where this year, his educational journey came to a happy conclusion when he received his bachelor's degree in crop and soil science, and now has several job offers. Ben's story is one of huge adversity, getting overcome to accomplish his goals. Not all of you have a story like Ben. Maybe you have a story like another student, Cyrena, who is graduating today with both her high school diploma and her AA degree, thanks to the Running Start program. Maybe you took a more traditional path where you finished high school and then went on to CBC, or maybe you waited a few years in between. You all have a story, and whatever your story, you all had to overcome challenges and trials to get here today, to be graduating today with a BAS degree, an AA degree, an AST degree, or an AAS degree, or maybe a certificate. And nobody can take that accomplishment away from you. Some of you are done with your educational journey. Others of you will continue on and transfer to a different institution. But no matter what happens next, I want you to take a minute and think about all you have overcome to get here today, to accomplish your goal of graduating college. All of the late night study sessions and early morning group project meetings at the hub, giving up time with family and friends, and of course, the financial sacrifices, all to get here today. And while you think about the sacrifices that you made, the adversity that you overcame, the life that you've lived for the past 2 or so years, I want you to be proud of yourselves. Be elated. Think about all that you have overcome and be excited. Take an emotional snapshot of how you feel right now in this moment, thinking about all that you have accomplished, all that you overcame, and how you persevered no matter how hard things got. Take an actual picture, print it, post it somewhere where you can see it on a regular basis, or put it in a box of things that bring you joy. And in the future, when life gets hard and you want to just quit, I want you to dig that picture out. Look at it, remember the smiles, remember the feeling of this moment where you know how much you've accomplished to achieve your goals. And remember that you can overcome and achieve any goal that you set your mind to. Class of 2016, on behalf of the faculty and staff at Columbia Basin College, we are so incredibly proud of you, and we cannot wait to see where your future will take you. Thank you.
I have to make an announcement. I've just been told that if you're one of the dozen or so people parked in the fire lane, your car is about to be towed. So you might want to head out there. With the 2016 graduating class of the Columbia Basin College Bachelor of Applied Science in Cybersecurity, Applied Science in Management, and Applied Science in Project Management, please stand. Thank you, family and friends of these students, for the support you have given them in furthering their education. Chairwoman Armijo, upon the recommendation of the Columbia Basin College faculty, I present to you these students who have successfully completed their graduation requirements. Graduates in the front row, please remain standing and proceed to the stage to receive your degrees. The rest of you, please be seated until the ushers call you to the stage.
Jamie Bach. Alan Stewart. Darian Faye Holcomb.
Alyssa Varela. Desiree Dugan. Nalina de la Mora.
Danielle Garman. Lorena Schubert. Karina Camargo.
Bradford Salters. Jordan Fulbrant. Jansen Fulburn.
Ashley Holst. Darby Carroll. Kaylee Weiberg.
Justine Elizabeth Frenzel. Nellie Hammond. Donald Rives.
Dustin Pedrogello. Hamish Sharma. Brady Haynes.
Eddie Larios. Jeff Carvo. Susan Kathleen Bradley.
Joe Peterson. Janie Jonker. Kenneth Michael Hahn.
Penny McKenzie. Warren Fogg. Jeffrey Knight. Tim Hughes.
Mitchell Tyford. Ed Aguilar. Paul Hotari.
Dennis Kawili Samora. Kyle Patrick Strawson. Ryan Dwayne Mahaffey.
Joel Cruz. Choir Train. Alec Keelan.
Kyle Woodford. Yuri Grinchuk. John Slater. Dan Sanner.
Brandon Jackson. Joshua Spring.
Lucelia Rodriguez. Gloria Gallego Scott. Alfredo Antonio Ortiz.
Rochelle Sutter. Bianca Barragan. Marjan Cash.
Amanda Dawn Christensen. J.R. Campos. Elizabeth Clark.
Sarah Rocha. Erika Alvarez.
How about another round of applause for our 2016 bachelor class? It is my pleasure to introduce our keynote speaker, Elizabeth Castro. Elizabeth is one of our many success stories. She was a CBC Running Start student who graduated as an All-USA Academic All-Star. This past Saturday, Elizabeth graduated from the University of Washington with a bachelor's degree in international studies. She has received a full ride scholarship for her master's degree program in education policy and management at Harvard University. While her scholarship has a one-year deferral, Elizabeth will be teaching English in Mexico as part of a Fulbright scholarship. Will you please welcome a proud CBC alumna, Elizabeth Castro.
Good evening. Thank you for joining us here today. I would like to begin with a brief statement in Spanish. I best express my gratitude to my parents in Spanish. I know this is a language used by many of our graduates and supporters here today. Comenzaré con un poquito en español. Empiezo en español porque este es el idioma que utilizo para dar gracias a mis padres. El español es el idioma de muchas personas que nos han ayudado a llegar a este momento hoy. Muchas felicidades a todos los estudiantes, sus familias, a todas las personas dedicadas aquí hoy. Quiero darles las gracias por apoyarnos en llegar a este momento tan importante en nuestra trayectoria académica. Tenemos mucho de qué celebrar hoy. My family history is a story of red apples in Washington, the green limes of Veracruz, and the sugar cane of southern Mexico. I come from a long line of farm workers, of campesinos. My name is Elizabeth Castro, and I am a proud graduate of Columbia Basin College, CBC. Both my parents are immigrants from Mexico who settled in the Columbia Basin region. I grew up around young men working in the sugarcane fields in Mexico, bodies covered in black soot from the sugarcane that was burned, around strong, beautiful women who pick the beautiful apples we know so well. When I graduated from CBC, I applied my credits to the University of Washington, and next year I will transition to graduate school. However, my college journey began here at CBC. CBC is not only a community college, it is also a commuter college. My commute to campus consisted of driving down 395 from Mesa, Washington. I drove my hot ride, a 1993 Ford Taurus. My sturdy clunker, mi carcacha paso pasito pa'l CBC. As students, we drive to CBC from Mattawa, Prosser, Othello, Finley. We exchange our sleep, money, and time to drive countless miles. I wish our diplomas were certified with the number of miles we drove to get ourselves here. For many of us, our education has some good mileage. I'm one of CBC's Running Start students who simultaneously graduated from high school and earned an associate's degree. Let's take you back to my first quarter at CBC. In my first week on campus, I made my way to my introductory English course. English 101 is where I first began to find my voice, to locate my authentic voice. In high school, I was more of a quiet, reserved student. I preferred to not draw much attention. I did not like speaking up in class out of fear. Fear of giving the wrong answer, of appearing like a know-it-all, of being laughed at, of questioning others, of challenging perceptions. Early on in my English 101 class, I raised my hand and spoke for about 15 seconds. Just 15 seconds. After I gave my comment, the discussion continued, the class moved on, yet I sat in my chair frozen, motionless for the rest of the class. I felt a knot in my throat because that day I took a bold step in finding my own voice. Arriving to CBC, it struck me that no two community college students are the same. My fears began melting away as I realized each student brings a unique perspective to this institution. Surrounded by my professors and my peers, CBC was a place to speak up and speak out. When I moved to the University of Washington, I earned an international studies bachelor's degree, leading me to travel as a student, a worker, a researcher, an investigator. My journey has taken me to Canada in the winter, the scorching desert of the United Arab Emirates, the border of South Korea, underground tunnels in France, and across India. In every country I have worked in, I have continued to find my voice. I'm no longer afraid of giving the wrong answer or speaking with a strong accent in a new language. I draw strength from my background in farm working, from values of growing up in an immigrant family, from lessons that I learned here in the Columbia Basin region, from remembering that knot in my throat in English 101. My CBC peers taught me lessons about identity, belonging, and about what education success looks like. I sat in classes with students juggling multiple jobs, dreamers, veterans, first-generation college students, dislocated workers, members of the LGBTQ community, and my brothers and sisters, my extended family of the College Assistance Migrant Program. I wish I had enough time to recognize every single community here tonight. I would like to especially recognize something I learned from working mothers. While I have the privilege of taking my time to write an essay, for a working parent in college, she finishes her essay in a set amount of time, because that's all the time there is. Each student community makes CBC such an extraordinary place. Even if we're the only parent in the room, the only veteran in the room, the only member of the LGBTQ community in the room, we are the voices and minds that are imperative for this college. To reach this milestone of graduating from CBC, many of us came face to face with those who doubted us. I still remember some of the looks, comments, even the jokes of individuals who looked down on a community college education. Or worse, individuals who looked down on us as students. Some of us were told that we simply did not belong in college. Even if no one was constantly saying this to us, on some nights, our vulnerabilities, insecurities, and self-doubt had us feeling that way. As a student in the Running Start program, sometimes people would ask me, but don't you feel like you're missing out on your high school experience? On the contrary, I was given the opportunity to create an entirely new education experience. Like all of you, I crafted my community college years. Each quarter, we counted on support from CBC professors and staff and treasured their commitment to us as students. Thank you. Let me briefly share about my own CBC graduation. Back when I graduated from CBC, I was fortunate enough to land a brand new job. As an eager college graduate, I was ready to go out into the fields. The cherry fields, that is. Shortly after my own CBC commencement, I began working as a cherry sorter for the summer season. Earning my CBC diploma and then working in the fields perfectly captures how I live in two worlds and how I can bring these two worlds into one. Stories of farm working belong in a college classroom. Stories of college classrooms belong in the fields. To all of us, whether it is preparing to transfer degrees or preparing for the workforce, we are the untraditional students. We carry stories, every single one of us, that are untraditional. In the untraditional rests our collective strength. I come from an immigrant farm-working family, a community that historically has not received equitable opportunities in post-secondary education. I'm off to the Harvard Graduate School of Education, a place historically not made for me. And yet here we find ourselves. Today, CBC becomes part of your history, embedded into the rest of a lived experience. With twists and turns that you may never expect, I assure you, the best is yet to come. Felicidades. Congratulations.
Thank you, Liz. Will the Columbia Basin College class of associate degrees and certificates for 2016 please stand? This is the best night of the year. Thank you, family and friends of these students, for the support you've given them in furthering their education. Chairman Armijo, upon the recommendation of the Columbia Basin College faculty, I present to you these students who have successfully completed their graduation requirements. The front row of the associate degree and certificate students, please remain standing and proceed to the stage. The rest of you may be seated until the ushers direct you to the stage.
Michelle Flores Cisneros. Elida Carrillo. Rachel Gray.
Jasmine Orozco. Stephanie Landon. Jacqueline Blanco.
Lisette Sanchez. Cynthia Ure. Anaí Romero.
Alexandra Orozco. Valerie Aspuro. Paola Ponce.
Josiah David Cantu. Roman Reese. Alisa Garza.
Francis Raquel Farias. Rikina Long. Liara Yoklin.
Bruce William Andrew Barrett. Severin Rose Bevel. Jacqueline Ochoa.
Jacqueline Itziel Medina. Samantha Lynn Bancroft. Taylor Elise Clark.
Wendy Renee Latimer. Ruth Rodriguez. Heidi Granados Lopez.
La Rong. Tushar Non. Alexa Gonzalez.
Michaela Gonzalez. Ever Nyberg. Kenny Zanatti.
Manuel Chavarria. David Pimentel. David Ángel Trujillo.
Genesis Valencia. Corey Stevens. Lane Knight.
Teresa Lynn Divins. Francesca DiMartino. Lorena Nava.
Natasha Lynn. Vanessa Good. Darian Search.
Cassidy Page Brown. Sarah Hartling. Melissa Jelaine Martinez.
Ludmila Sawalovich. Michelle Ennis. Emily Gibson.
Jared Padilla Elliott. Kyle Scott. Leticia Flores.
Diana Lee Martin. John Cole. Michelle D. Cole.
Deanna Erickson. Annette Kunfield. Shane Tyrell Allen.
Erica Chang. Chandler Bentley. Delora Tinsley.
Brad Hummel. Jacob Isley. Amy Salgado.
Brittany Hunting. Shelby Randall. Sierra Jacqueline Rose Collins.
Manuel Wally Jr. Maribel Torres. Tyler Phelps.
Gabriel Gonzalez. Anna Olson Starkle. Annalise Joy Answorth.
Cassidy Arnold. Christopher William Nisham. Gracie May Fine.
Viana Sonari Singsanaswang. Esmeralda Rodriguez. Jason Tang.
Donald Cooper. Edenina Portillo Sanchez. Karina Alvarez.
Kylene Alvarez. Teresa Ramírez. Amalia Tapia.
Mariela Mendoza. Ana Mendoza Rodriguez. Darby Offord.
Rudy Ramírez. Michaela Valdez. Marisa Irene Caballero.
Dane Boyd. Divor Kohler. Mariah Greenaway.
Elizabeth Greenaway. Tyler Higgins. Dylan Scrivener.
Selena Torres. Sarah Noel Gum. Shaughnessy Hess.
Anadelia Mireya Barrera. Freddie Chavez. Lauren Stewart.
Heather Saley. Cynthia Munguia. Amanda Lynn Newcomb.
Delia Liliana Aguilar. Raúl Cital Jr. Ellen Gomez.
Maria Lara. Justina Valenzuela. Rodolfo Jimenez.
Irvin Bajena, perdón. Eddie Sargent. Patricia Pesina Delgado.
Jose Castillo. Anderson Lizarazo. Heidi Vasquez.
Over here. Diana Grabner. Kayla Edwards. Chelsea B. Williams.
Kimberly Peterson. Kayleen Kuhn. Julie Pyatt.
Kaylee Michelle Winston. Brett Michael Rowe. Samantha Gamache.
Tara Muniz. Tad Harmon. Elizabeth Brackensick.
Jonathan Harding. Haley Renee Nixon. Side. Taylor Nicole Side.
Everett James Huntington. Jose Alvarado. Edith Barreto.
Toby Wilson. Stephanie Navarez. Jessica Thompson.
Sierra Robertson. Amanda Jane Knowles. Taylor Hedges.
Alex Bittinger. McKenna Ashton. Johnny Cochran Thomas.
Gustavo Guzman. Kaylee Rianne Marie Mendez. Lisbeth Chavez.
Yesenia Mendoza. Janie Mendoza Cervantes.
Evelyn Mendoza. Joanna Mendiola. Jennifer Ornelas.
Noemí Hernández. Fabiola Mendoza. Brandy Ann Dretwan.
Rochelle Ann Lute. Eva Karina Guizar. Jocelyn Perez.
Tanya Segura. Sarah Segura. Sonia Allende.
Marita Perez.
Prisha Holbrook.
Celia Alejandro. Connor Woodward.
Maddie Mae Barron.
Jennifer Hernandez Guzman.
Okay, let's go ahead. Salvador Salazar Cano. Vanessa Flores.
Dalia Montero. Deneo Torres. Miles. Michelle Miles Stewart.
Kristen Louise Brown. Jesus Enrique Padilla. Erica Wheaton.
Cindy Medina. Jamal Rambo. Tiffany Woodridge.
Alexis Shante Sims. Tanya Baca. Ana Carvajal Cárdenas.
Taylor Rose Padilla. Kimberly Crosby Orozco. Melissa Griffin.
Olivia Yeradlin Ortega Ortega. Adriana Barajas. Crystal Gomez.
Amy Roth Bryant. Yasmin Lopez. Edgar Elias Gonzalez.
Verónica Zúñiga. Guadalupe Barajas. David Martin.
Michael Richards. Aaron Boyer. Sandra Lopez Hernandez.
Meredith Lee Brines. Sierra Brines. Ayla L. Bales.
Stephanie Leon. Tia Gilbo. Mason Krishman.
Karina Barajas. Gracie Virgen. José León.
Priscilla Vela Bernal. Lizardo Pérez. Lizuli Chavez.
Lydia Parra. Nancy Parra. Jason Nellis.
Brittany Arns. Mia Hall. Samantha Wonders.
Justin Rainbow. Brett Crucell. Kyle Thomas.
Tyler Sandoval. Trevor Hunt. Wyatt Wazold.
Mario Madrigal. Sean Dack. Trevor Schilt.
Juan Crench Bermudez. Matthew Les Perrins. Michael Quinch Patrick.
Denisha Leon. Cesar Medina. Eileen Rodriguez.
David Mandera. Yoshio Rios. Uriel Ramírez.
Fernanda Chávez. Abigail Hernández. Gloria López.
Karen Lizanne Magaña. Jesús Valdés. Susana Hermosillo Belmonte.
Sue Berry. Sabrina Persinger. Kennedy Sarver.
Madison Lee McNeil. Kata Nignitska. Anthony Hansen. Jessica Gritson.
Fernando Treviño. Jennifer Buechler. Carolyn K. Bozeman Foster.
William Hoke. Rosa Valenzuela. Patricia Chavez.
Jasmine Sanchez. Andrés Vidrio. Michaela Coleman.
Webb. Sarah Miranda Webb. Amanda Bump. Jennifer Dixon.
Yolanda Treviño. James Brown. John Richard Joseph Jr.
Yesenia Anigado. Lisette Ramos. Tiffany Koshik.
Kimberly Brecken Osmondson. Earl James Anderson. Rita Garza Zaragoza.
Esmeralda Ramos Gomez. Amber Marie Rodriguez. Eric Almiguer.
Diego Ledesma. Megan Hopkins. Destiny Thyssen.
Mindy Sober. Veronica Perez. Carrie DeWeese.
Joel Noonan. Stacy Lang. Monica Zavala Martinez.
Ayani Miller. Ashley Hissam. Francisco de Leon.
David Garcia. William Schwartz. Sean Truex.
Jessica Frederick. Antonio Casillo. Philip Crutchfield.
Brian Smith. Eduardo Olvera Calderón. Francisco Olvera Calderón.
Ashley Jobs. Ellen Hammond. Kara Ska.
Genesis Mejia. Elida Soto Lemos. Christian Erug.
Michelle Tijerina. Lucy Hernandez. Kenzie Rosenbaum.
Kelly Rydberg. Victoria Bamer. Rebecca White Cotton.
Jesse Fisher. Tiara Johnson. Brianna Cowgill.
Corey Schuler. Michaela Miller. Brooke Wright.
Miriam Hayden. Troy Sawyers. Denise Mendoza.
Jared Lee Meyer. Kate Monday. Ron McGraw.
Eric Hernandez Linares. Bethany Romero. Glendy Ibarra.
Amy Ibarra. Chanel Mooney. Katie Pierce.
Rafael Garcia. Edgar Saldana. Cassandra Lee Bateman.
Ketsia Safa Kanamba. Said it wrong. Timmery Denise Downer. Natalie Danielle Downer.
Braden Brian Dick. Alexander Garrett Peloquin. Jacob Theodore Gill.
Connor Christian Dabbling. Vicente Arroyos. Brian Alexis Torres.
Carlos Juarez. Guillermo Saavedra. Aníbal Olvera.
Kevin Trinidad Cervantes. Kelly Dyer. Brandon Hardesty.
Nathan Bauer. Braden Loveland. Crystal Rivera.
Rolisha Rhodes. Radiance Marche Bonwart Campbell. Christina Miller.
Caitlin Coyle. Tyler Wardlow. Jesus Everardo Rangel.
Maria Rangel. David Frioff. Natasha Hill.
James Van. Patricia Linkfield. Osiel Lopez.
Laura Muñoz. Daniela Barbosa. Emily Lopez.
Maeve Fogel. Aletha Kleiss. Garrett Jones.
Kylie Leanne Schmook. Juan Hernandez. Nicole Giovanni Bragg.
Kelly Kildall. Justin Lee Schlegel. Michaela Mendez.
Megan Hope McIntyre. Nestor Alcaraz. Stephanie Lim.
Michelle Yvonne Smith. And Michelle Henry. Michaela Elizabeth Jordan Helfeld.
Abraham Martinez. Matthew Wayne Jones. Brian Alvarez.
Lindsay Gowdy. Maria Esperanza Sandoval. Myra Sanchez.
Natalie Vasquez Lopez. Jessica Piros. Maria Petch.
Elizabeth Swanberg. Michelle Steele. Jason Sisk.
Nancy Trimble. Alexander Ryan Hayes. Alexander Leonidovich Golchuk.
Marbella Contreras. Itzel Ramirez. Megan Stewart.
Jacob Hart. Lily Lee. Lacey Francis.
Alexandra Jocelyn Lobos. Haley Ann Hall. Christina Hayes.
Jimmy J. Ardall. Azucena Denise. Laura Williams.
Joshua Douglas Schroeder. Matthew Hare. Elizabeth Victoria Cummins.
Stephanie Ann Scott. Grace Buffew. Jarrett Mitchell.
Hunter Strickland. Emily Hirsch. Shay Dinas.
Brendaline Corey. Serena Woodward. Michelle Mary Adams.
Enia Quilanta. Justin Ferry. Cindy Lynn Canta.
Julissa Grace Gonzalez. Katie Kochevsky. Jessica Lewis.
Crystal Torres. Isabella Lavon Martinez. Krista Renee Hibbert.
Rebecca Dawn Bates. Melissa Judy Barrow. Kelly Rose Bosch.
Jolisa Gonzalez. Brandy Michelle Schaefer. Irma Villavaso.
Medea Cardenas. Nathan Caldwell.
Cindy Radillo.
Michaela Bryden. Vicky Ross. Mark Hutchison.
Angelica Gracie Constantino. Mohammed Abdullah. Nicole Joan Ferretta.
Maria Lopez. Rihanna Marie Smith. Midalis Cruz.
Alexandra Montemori. Ana Tapia. Vanessa Leon Hernandez.
Jennifer Verduzco. Cassandra Galvez. Nicole Roseanne Claver.
Ashley Marsalek. Melissa Street. Kelsey Lynn Warren.
Michelle Gottschalk. Michelle Dawn Clark. Jennifer Holzer.
Molly Wrighton. Courtney Morales. Cassandra Asmussen.
Alice Ponsa. Lindy Michelle Bragato. Gabriela Salazar.
Gerald Paul. Ryan Andrews Shannon. Andrea Bergman.
Mario Vargas. Crystal Ramos. Marco Perez.
Karina Rojas. Savannah Galvez. Francisca Vega.
Elizabeth Mora. Osvaldo Camacho. Daisy Escamilla.
Alejandro Silva. Amanda Pearson. Patricia Frost.
Walker Freeponds. Morgan Briggs. Shane Edwards.
Kelly Ramey. Ashley Michelle Elmore. Nathan Wallace.
Shelby Rose Topham. Amanda Austin. Israel Sarmiento.
Christopher Carter. Caleb Hoover. Leticia Ramirez.
Edgar Alejandro Llamas. Carla Llamas. Sergio Valente Centeno.
Aileen Garcia. Julián Ubaldo Rangel. Edgar Orozco.
Hermio Talpelta.
Gabriel Bravo.
Teresa Victoria Janet Ortega.
Lisette Rivera.
Levi Michael Houston Tips.
Christian Carriaga. Chris Tassana.
Arlette Vasquez.
Madison Dirks.
Whitney Holland.
Seth Franklin.
Ryan Cunningham. Julie Harvey. María Fernanda Pineda.
Efraín Cardosa Jr. Gabriela Milanés. Celina Torres.
Vanessa Canales. Jennifer Nino Tapia. María G. Bautista.
Molly Holt. Lamar Cloy. Lindsay Felix.
Jessica Hubble. Joy Carolyn Mitchell. Celia Sedano.
Delaney's Champion. Samantha Joe Rainey. Brittany Marie Vickerman.
Brett Clyde. Katie Avilas. Brian Vargas.
Alexis Lee Myers. Juan Carlos Martinez. Faiza Jama Abdi.
Celinda Garcia Lazo. Omar Sidibe. Alicia Marie Lyon.
Kyla Turner. Gracie Lee. Giovanna Lopez.
Eduardo Zuniga. Diana Krotkov. Jocelyn Alvarez.
Angelica Torres. Jonathan Isordia. Jonás Cepeda.
Joe Yepes. Myra Garcia. Santiago Palencia Jr.
Lupita Marroquín. Madison Gwen. Haley Chiditster.
Joshua Guajardo. Martha Jane Lean. Andrea Severo. Karina Hernandez Diaz.
Carolyn Vargas.
Eduardo Noé Baraja Zarate.
Fernando Vincent Zamborg Alonso. Edith Isel Claro. Alan Aragón.
Ana María Arroyo. Alma Manzano. Alma Jacqueline Sabago.
Nicholas Jesus Mesa. Jonathan Jesus Avalos Barajas. Cooper Woodsky.
Chris Woodsky. Abel Banuelos. Cristian Cuevas.
This is fun. Will the entire Columbia Basin College class of 2016 please rise? Trustees, faculty, staff, family, and friends, I present to you the Columbia Basin College class of 2016. Students, you may now move your tassels from the right to the left. Congratulations. Congratulations. This concludes our ceremony. You're now welcome to come down to the floor and be with your graduate. Thank you very much and have a wonderful evening.